Hi everyone, Grey Power 60 here. So a little update. I hadn't I hadn't run into that so-called friend of mine until today. Uh, I got I brought my mother to the bingo and I just went to my car, and when I turned around to come back, she was coming out of another car and she called my name. And I was just praying earlier, God, please give me the words, whatever it is I need to say. So I allowed her to speak first. And she grabbed me and hugged me and apologized over and over again. And I know she felt bad because I know that what she had done was one of her so-called tricks to find out who had deceived her or who had broken the confidence that she had. So I knew that that's what it was, and I don't think she expected the reaction that I gave her, which was total shock, total hurt, humiliation, and so on. And she said, please, please forgive me. And I said to her, you know, you hurt me. And when people do that to me, I lose total respect for them. And I left it at that because she continued on to say. And the last thing I said to her was, I don't want to hear any more personal things. I just don't want to be involved. So that I felt better because I had planned on saying a lot of things, but I don't think they were necessary. I do understand where she's coming from. I know how I would feel if I had, humiliated somebody or hurt somebody. I would have, and I'm sure she thought about it every day, morning, noon, and nighttime, of what she had done. So that's over with. That I'm glad of. I have another thing I wanted to chat about, and that is I was watching a video, I can't remember who it was, about being very careful on YouTube and, um, don't show your things, don't tell all your information and so on. Well, for most of us, it's a little late now. We could use fictitious names. We could do all kinds of things. Um, for me, personally, I'm cautious when I go out at night with my dog. But having a dog helps, feeling secure. He does not like people. He looks cute, and everybody wants to pet him. But as soon as they go towards him, lean down a little bit, or come towards me, he's Mr. Vicious Dog. I mean, he doesn't even look like the same dog. So I have to be very careful when I'm out with him because there's kids that want to pet him and so on and so forth. And I think he's a little more gentle when it comes to children. But anyone bigger, forget it. So I have a dog. We have a secure building. I have a very secure building here. We have security people that check all the homes, check all of the apartments and so on. We have a security in a car behind our building who's doing his rounds, and I've met him a few times when I go out 3 o'clock in the morning, bring the dog out, or if I'm busy doing stuff. So I have security. I live in an apartment that's secure. I have absolutely nothing except for my laptop that is of any value. Everything else is old. Everything else is replaceable. I have no fancy gadgets. I have no fancy nothing. The only thing that's of value is, for me, is my craft stuff. I have nothing else. Most of my photographs and anything personal like that are all under lock and key, or they are scanned on my computer. So I am not um, easily frightened, but don't piss me off. I am a really nice person, and typically Canadian, as everyone knows, as Canadians are very polite. We are polite. But, there is, I'm always aware of my surroundings. I'm always aware of people around me. And usually I'm getting hot, even though I've got the air conditioner going. I just took the dog out for a long walk, and we did a fast one, so I'm a little bit warm. Um, So that was another issue I wanted to sort of touch bases with is please, by all means, be secure. I have, um, I have a Facebook page, Grey Power 60. It's actually Grey Power Power. I couldn't get just Grey Power 60, and I couldn't get Grey Power, and then 60 for a last name. It wouldn't accept it. So I now have a Facebook page, Grey Power 60, Grey Power Power. And I'm unfriending and only leaving my personal Facebook private. So if I've unfriended you, please go to my Grey Power channel on Facebook and check me out there, because I think that just for my own comfort zone, I was getting a lot of friend requests from YouTubers and so on, and I don't mean to be mean or cruel. I do post some things publicly, but the majority of anything personal is only for friends and family. And some of it is only for family, not even for friends. So I've sort of taken those steps. So please, and I think there's only a few of my YouTube friends that I have unfriended from my personal Facebook account. And please join me, and I will probably try and add you as a friend on my Grey Power 60 channel. I'm babbling because it's very late and I'm very tired and I want to go to bed. I'm hoping that this is videotaping properly. As you can see, well, maybe you can't see, maybe you can. It's a mess in here. I have taken shelves down because I found it was getting, the more you have, the more cluttered it is. It's true. It's true. So I have sort of emptied some things. I've piled them up here on my desk. I'm going through a reorganization of my craft stuff. I've got to get back into it. I've got two flip books that I want to do. I want to do tutorial on. They're a different design, so I'd like to try that. These are other people that have done these, and I'm definitely going to link their YouTube channel when I do the DIYs, because you see something on YouTube, but it's not everybody is friends to that particular or subscribers to that particular person. So I'd like to get that done. There was one other thing I wanted to talk about. There was the update on the apology, on the disrespect. There was the security issue, and there was one other thing I wanted to talk. I'm going to be getting back into crafts. I'd like to get rid of a lot of things. I'll probably forget and come back on with a short clip as to what the other thing was. So I just wanted to kind of cover those things with you. Yes, I have noticed that there are a few people that are subscribed to me, and I don't know who they are. Some of them I have been, that don't do YouTube videos, but do have a YouTube channel. Some of them I don't know who they are, and I'm a little uncomfortable with that. So I have decided to, because YouTube does not approve all my comments, so I have to go into what they call spam, and I've noticed that some of these people are on there. There's a couple that have been commenting for the last year that don't do YouTube channels. Some of you ladies um, went into my spam, and I don't understand why, because you know you are commenters often. We've exchanged chats back and forth, so I don't know why it went into spam, but I usually check that every couple of days. I'm not always on YouTube every day, although I try to. But I guess that's about it. There was another thing I wanted to talk about. I was thinking about it when I was taking the dog out, and my poor old man, he is so protective. I mean, he's even bitten at my son. He just, I don't know what I'm going to do if Mom moves in with me. I mean, he used to love her. I mean, hopefully he'll remember that. If not, he'll have to be crated at night, I think, and sort of confined. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe I could have her come over a few times just to get him used to her again. Since he's been snappy at people, I've avoided having my mom or my grandson come into the house without putting him in the bedroom and locking him away. Yes, I'm talking about you, young man. With his tail going. He's such a sweet dog, but he's getting older and he's getting feisty. Aren't you? Anyway, thanks for joining me. I am babbling on. I just wanted to come on and update you with that incident and with security issues, but there was something else and I forget what it was, and I should have written it down before I came on. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for sharing. I think it was just the Facebook issues and being friends and so on and so forth. I think after watching, I think it was Joanne. I think that's who it was that did a video on keeping yourself secure. Oh, maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. I'm sorry, and I apologize for that. And I guess I wanted to talk about the security issues that, that we face when I think things would be a little different if I had a single home with things in it that's of value, even personal things, I guess, and my own personal safety, being in a home, and I don't know. I just feel very secure in my apartment. We have security. We've got cameras all over the place. So I don't know. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Thank you so much for your comments. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the sympathy, support, and the comments back on my dilemma with this so-called friend. She knows that I've lost respect for her. She hasn't been friendly talking to me after her apology because she knows that I have said that I've lost respect for her. So therefore, she may keep her distance for a while, and I hope so, because then it through time will eliminate that awkwardness. And I will do a polite hello when I see her. But it's too bad. It's too bad that things have to come to that. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Thanks for sharing and your experiences. I really appreciated that. It really helped me a lot. It helped me to kind of, figure things out. And I did a lot of praying, and the praying was that, I would find the words or not. Whatever, the plan was. End of that. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.